So now that the pause is over, I welcome you all to a little cast game on Ozarks? No, it's not Ozarks. It's something else. Himalayas. That's what it was. Himalayas. One of the maps where I have like really good memories on the map on Legacy. I used to play with a friend of mine. Ah, that brings back memories. But anyways, we're not living in memories, we're living in the now. Where we have actually a team, not a one cast, but a team cast of around about 1600 elos. Where we have Quick Aragon. Quick Aragon? Quick Aragon, yes, Quick Aragon. Who is Italy, not Spain, Italy. Then we have El Granito de Mestosasa, whatever. Who is France. France. I can't talk today. Japan. We have Gran Gelmo 1 with Spain. And we have, the last but not least, but Natasha as France. 2 legacy civs against definitive edition / expansion civs. Curious who we succeed. In terms of position, I would think that France is going to go cavalry. Spain might go for a fast fortress because these are quite slow civs. Speaking of, let's have a look at the decks. Does he have South Trasmara? The majority of the Spain. I don't think this card is really that good. I think it's very overrated. I mean, it's a good value in terms of resource, but I don't really see the point of it. Unless you were to go for the transition, yes, and it's nice. Because it's essentially 40 volts that you can put on there. Besides that, pretty standard deck. Let's look at Japan's deck. He does have House Henry Kami. A lot of eco cards, essentially. Cigar Roller, Rum Distillery, Royal Mint, and Refrigeration. That's a lot. He also has 5 fishing boats. Very useful card on a map where you don't have like any lakes, any seas. Maybe those are like mountain fishing boats where you can like get on the mountains, get them together. 5 fishing boats, yes. Next meta cards. Maybe it's a name change. Mountain boats. They gather rocks instead of fish. And we have the Azekura, which is essentially the 5 shrine cards, but 4 shrine cards, and gives them a little boost to the economy. 5%. Legs underground in the caves. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Does have 2 times summer bills. Does not have the cheap artillery cards. It's very focused on Ashigaru. He essentially only has Ashigaru upgrades, and that's it. Nothing else. Does decide to enter with the Torii gates with 4 wills on it. 5. That's really urgent. Let's have a look at Natasha's deck. Has Spice Trade, Engineering School, and Riding School. That's very commitment to the late game right there. Does have also a lot of eco cards. Refrigeration, Textile Refrigeration, Roymond. Has advanced Arsenal too, which interests me quite a lot. Which is only usually worth it if you go for really artillery heavy. Order to be worth it. Quick Aragon has a pretty standard deck, I like it. Does have one weird choice, the steel bolts. Like when I'm playing Italy, I usually decide on if I want to go bows entirely or if I want to go skirms entirely. Where I am going to be the Cav and Dragoon Wall in H2 and 3, and then H4 we can split it up with some skirmishes. Or I'm going to be entire land on bows, which is quite a weird decision here. Ooh, good micro deck, by the way. And have we switched? Yeah, we have seen this deck, we have seen this deck, we have seen this deck, and we have seen this deck, right? Yes. We have all decks through. And I think Natasha went for a 12-10. Did I see that right? Oh, it didn't. Okay. It's just aging faster than one else. Okay, the governor. Okay, so standard opening for Quick Aragon here. Renajamo. Curious what he's up to. Oh, damn it. Where is he? There. Has 20 out of 20 cards. He's... Oh, did he send... Oh, he didn't send 5 and 4 because he's housed. He did... No, I'm not sure. So look at that FP going. There is indeed an FP going for Gran Gelmo. I was gonna say Gran to Gran Gelmo, Natasha, Granito, and Aragon. That's what I'll name them. There we go. It's going for a Semi-South Fortress. Will apply some pressure on the shrine, I would assume. 700 gonna be used for musketeers, actually. So 700 gonna be used for some infrastructure. Went for a TP, so did Natasha. So musketeers from Gran. Natasha goes for hussars, so it was as I expected. Let's have a look at the scouting pad of these civs, of each team. Natasha does see the Rex from Italy. Does not see anything from Italy. Italy has nothing at the moment. He does have a Rex though. Never mind. It's gonna be a full batch of hussars. If he cancel that will. Little off micro, but it's gonna be fine. A second Rex even coming up from Spain here. From Gran. Oh, so he's using the 700 and 600 wood coin just for massing musketeers. That's gonna be interesting. Because he has Toss of Trasmara, which makes the second age essentially cheaper and faster the more cards you have sent so far in the game. Yeah, we're gonna just pumping out double of musketeers. Where Spain, Japan is going for Ashigarus, and Aragon is going for crossbows, aka half the years. A very tight base, so those hussars are going to be having a rough time on getting into the base. Speaking of Natasha, what is Natasha actually doing? Yes, she has sent 700 coin, which has been used for hussars, I would assume. Yep, look at that. 10 hussars out. Currently going into the base, which is tightly packed, so the path is going to be really awkward. And I think the hussars should not engage at all here at the moment. Minimally called as well, so this was a very prepared defense here from Team Aragon. And what's a follow-up here? Aragon is making a batch of pikes. So Aragon just sent crates back to back to back, so a little greedy. And Gran is also saying there's crates back to back, so he isn't all in at all. Does have 1,000 coin already, so if he wants to, he could age. It wouldn't be a bad choice after all. They did call a lot of military from Italy here. He usually wants to go for 3 and 4 rather sooner than later, because they do rely on technologies, and look at that. The infantry people are gonna be quite deadly. They do have a lot of siege. I think also have deadly siege, so as the pikes. What is the response gonna be from Natasha and Gran? Gran's taking a lot of resources. Is also taking a shipment. Makes you one of the ones to get this FP. Yeah, I think they decided on giving the FP up. Not sure if the decision is right though. So look at the shrine count. So Japan is not really well set up on the terms of the shrine count. Japan is getting, however, a lot of kill XP, which can be utilized for, you know, either Team 4 builds or other CUDA. Japan actually sent 2 times 4 builds, so the eco is actually quite decent for all these players. So Natasha's going to H3. Aragon is sending 800 food. Oh, he got idled heavily. 90 wits idled. Good by Natasha here. Spain is aging as well. Did not send the Trasmara card, which I think would have been the better choice. Instead of Hobbits, I would have liked the House of Trasmara card to be sent. Since aiming the Bishop, yes, which is gonna give him the town center. And they also will have to give up all those TPs. But there's no way that, like, 10 hussars and like 50 musketeers can defend against this ball of infantry. Let's look what next card is gonna be from Japan. It's gonna be the 4 Shrines. That has reached the third age. And if there's a card available, he does also have the Advanced Politicians, which is essentially the fast age up card. And how much else he can send, really? Only the 700 coin or the Advanced Politicians. But I think the 700 coin might be the better choice here. Ooh, that sucks. This Architect. Ouch. Speaking of architects, how many architects does he have? 0. 0 architects. That hurts. A lot. Those are expensive. 170 coin? Yeah, 170 coin are villagers, essentially. Okay, so look what the first card of Natasha is going to be. First card is going to be 2 Falconets, which is the right choice. It's gonna counter essentially everything that is on the board. Though I would like not to fight as much as possible. These CDBs are not archer critical. Oh, that sucks. Natasha has enough food for that to get the market upgrades. She doesn't have economic theory. I'm assuming she's a she. When there's all the musketeers going down, so there's nothing remaining to defend the Falconets. They're gonna pop out every second here. Minimum also has been caught already. Ooh, and that sucks. So it's just gonna go into melee, and there's not much that the Falcon's gonna do here. 2 volleys. Yeah, and keep in mind that Japan gets 60% more kill XP from everything. See? You are also like stance change, because if you don't know, Pavliers get different resistances on different stances. Because here, on the normal stance, I have range resist. On the let's switch here to Aragon. Ooh, 2 Fox from Gran as well. Look at that. And he's switching to stagger mode, which gives him 20% siege resistance. Isn't that good? I like this. And if you switch into melee, they're gonna get melee resistance. Well, like, look at that Pong with our spears. Bonk. And bonk. And bonk. Bam. I'll strength them actually. I didn't thought that they would like take a melee units. I mean, only 8 melee attack, but still. They did quite good damage on those Falconets. Yeah, quick Aragon is committing to the H2, it seems. Oh, he sent the Schiavone swords, which gives essentially all military units more melee attack. So what is Gran doing? He's massing some more skirmishers, which is the right choice. First thing is fighting against all infantry, basically. But the push has been like repelled. Let's look what Japan and Italy's up to. Japan is maybe considering to age. Yeah, there's 600 coin, which can be used for aging up. Japan can also maybe think about taking the GP line or Aragon here. Natasha's sending 1k coin too, so greedy. So greedy. Aragon is sending 700 coin as well, which might be Aragon want to age up, considering he stopped at. Oh, never mind. He invested the coin that he had into the Lombards. It's gonna give you also. Does that have 2 basilicas? He does have 2 basilicas. But decided to not make any more architects. There's a coin. A bit of 2 pikes. And look what Spain is up to. Spain is taking amalgamation. Ah, Spain actually went really greedy as well. So he went up with the bishop. He sent Spanish gold and 1k wood before sending the Falconets. That's some greed right there. And Spain still has the Marvelous Year, which gives him... It's essentially a really strong air card. It boosts your gather rate by a bunch and also decreases... Increases? Increases the wheel train time as well. So you have... What do we see at the moment? It's especially a Skyrim Goon against Bow, Pike, Musk. But usually when one team goes for one unit each, it's usually more beneficial because I don't have to send as many cards to upgrade them. And Spain is actually... Spain. Yeah, Spain is building a wonder, duh. Japan is aging up with the Golden Pavilion, which makes me wonder if Italy is doing the same. Italy's aging up with the Bishop. He does... He would have enough XP soonish to get the Advanced Partition card. Oh, and Red is on the run. Not sure of what, but Red is on the run. May look for Hans. Oh, look at that. A 5 Falconet pop here from Spain. And there's a card. Well, also the Viceroy of the New Spain. You can't say that's 3 times faster, or can you? Oh, there we 22 skirms, 5 Falconets. While we see from Natasha 15 goons. They are not carded quite yet with Cap Combat. I would love this card to reset next, actually. And yeah, there's no way they can hold this at the moment. They have to get to the 3rd age ASAP. Oh, we do see Naginatas, actually. Interesting. While not having any cards for them, he's even taking them to 3. 7 bits first card, that's an interesting choice. Like, if I would have been in this position, I would have invested my resources into Flaming Arrows. Because I don't think we need Naginatas against this many Dragoons. It's only 15, but more is yet to come. Oh, we'll actually see Cuirassiers. So they're actually in a tight spot now. Team Aragon, that is. The Llama's gonna go down, so with each Llama's going down, it's gonna slow down the trickle tremendously. One thing I like and also dislike is that Japan is gathering from the berries from the opponent, from their teammate. And this is a composition that has a lot of siege because they have 5 Falconets. So let's have a quick Aragons here. Okay, 2 Falcons of his own. And more squares from Gran. From Gran. As I said, they're gonna call him Gran, so I'm gonna call him that way. 2 TVs for Aragon too. Not sure when you squeeze that out. Does have a lot of coin though. Yeah, the Naginatas is gonna try to get to the skirmishers, but they're gonna get halted by the Cuirassiers. He has H3 Ashigarus. Trying to cut away in those. There's still 4 Falconets alive. So all those Naginatas went down for just 1.5 Falconets. Which he still can't take down, I think. It might be just in range here. She's him down. Blue. Oh, look at that. Spain actually goes for Marvelous Year, which is gonna boost the income and the TC reduction by a lot. Or 5. For like... It's only 7 minutes. Let's have a look what Spain is doing here. Still going for mass cast, essentially. Natasha... Is still on 1 TC. Let's go for refrigeration. And for... Yeah. Instead of Cav Combat. Like with this many units, I would have liked to see Cav Combat instead. Because he has just 14 wheels on food at the moment. I'm gonna boost the economy a whole lot. Or if you want to go greedy, even 1k wood to get 2 additional town centers out. But this is like a pretty rough for Aragon here. He does have a Benny Company on the way, which can actually kill everything here on the field. Besides of these massive Dragoon amount. He may get the Falconets, but then there's still like these insane ball of Dragoons and Cuirassiers. He's retreating, but the Cuirassiers have a snare on, and they are very slow cast, 6.2 by speed. But when you have the snare on, it's quite difficult to escape this. Oh, actually I have 1 architect again. Nice. And more wheels going for Italy here. Italy already lost so many villagers. And it's on 62. Let's have a quick look at the villagers here. 62 for Japan, 40 for France, 30 only for Italy. That hurts. And 36 for Gran. It's not making any villagers. Besides on having...
Hola.
Hey, what's that? Why are so many crates here?
Preparada.
Hey, what? Where are the crates coming from? Wait, where did the crates came from?
See.
I am confused. Where did those crates came from? Does anyone know? Because there's no native tag. There's no shipment either. It gives him so many crates. And he doesn't have natives too. Excuse me?
Ahora me siento más fuerte.
Mate, you gotta
¿Cuál
explain
es su
that.
comando?
But anyways, look at that. Actually managed to hold decently well. Yeah, wait, stop making villagers. Despite having 2 TCs. And those Nagita's gonna focus on those Falconets, and the Falconet's gonna get killed. It's gonna be on Japan now to carry this. In order for Aragon to come back into the game. Yeah, he may be right. 700 wood shipment may be the thing that he... Yeah, maybe right. Maybe it was 700 food. With Spanish gold in it. Yeah, and I actually can't believe I say that, but it's everyone's game. I mean, the Tetris better like stacking a lot of stuff right there. And there's more Falconers come out from Spain right here. And again, Aragon only has 1 card for the path he has, which is the range increase. I mean, it's the most important card. We're only on 26 villagers. And one thing also is that they don't really have map control. Like this one is pretty much their last hunt before they have to fight for it. I mean, there's another hunt over here. If we hope that this one doesn't go like out of line of sight. In the fog of war. And it's still missing out on some cheap tax here. Okay, there's again also financiers. Essentially wood / food shipment. And look at that, so many Falconets! Grant's definitely like a certified Falk enjoyer. Lion. Yeah, he's not getting any villagers at all. Doesn't have a food trickle. Where the food trickle come from? Oh no, he's got a good. Yeah, look at that. This is just insane siege. 5 Falconers, 15 skirmishers. Now, finally, Calf Combat Dragoons. Oh, he worked so hard. This architect. He worked so hard in the town center. And then all work for nothing. Yeah, in fact, all these players are lacking on getting that TC's pumping. There we go. And we do see an artillery farming finally. Getting coves out. Another sale from France. From Italy. From Japan, my god. From Japan, another sale. Yeah, and definitely Team Natasha is doing a really good job at keeping Italy under control so they can never get back into the game. While Natasha's doing a really good job at constantly making villagers, aka CDBs. Engineering's good of all things. Huh. I would assume that maybe Royal Min would have better or 1000 wood. Even Eco Theory is like a 5 will shipment at the moment. Reach 2.5 shipment. Engineering's good of all things, huh? Are we gonna see like a surprise 10 Falconet shipment or something? Like a 10 Falconet transition, I mean. Sorry, my bad. Huh. Yeah, course and queue. But we're gonna need 2 cauldrons in order to one volley the falconets. And yeah, one downside this stance has is that they're not gonna be really tanking the... Oh, there's one call out. It's working on the falconets, but there's so many dragoons and skirms that they can just snipe them quite easily. Ooh, look at the flank though, look at the flank. Wow, big flank of Naginatas. And I think is also on the... I hear more HP for your land units. So they're gonna be really tanky. Look at that. So 96 hit points. That was a beautiful flank. That might change the game actually. But the scores are still sort of even. And there's a lot of dragoons still around, which can snipe them down. Those Naginatas. And there's more falconets to be arriving. Not just us taking a lot of resource at the moment. Another 7 falconets. Wow. And that's the range upgrade for the Cavaliers coming in. Still on 23 villagers though. Oof, that hurts. And still 40 for Aragorn. Not Aragorn. For Gren. But it's finally starting to make villagers again. And I have no idea how Aragorn managed to take all the 5 TPs. I have no idea how he managed to do it. Like 5 TPs of stage goals, like 20 villagers. Undenied. Where they have like insane siege, we can like instantly one volley the one TP after another. And Natasha, you guys are quite exposed here. These bits in the middle specifically. So one thing I would love from Japan is if you would have made 5 or 10 Naginatas just constantly running around to keep your opponent in check. For example, these fields in the middle are quite unprotected. And... oh yeah, and he's on the Sienas already. Like, this is one circumstance where I see this shipment being useful. Because you essentially send yourself 4 mills. Sneak 100%, yeah. Those villagers has mastered the sneak ability. This is how, like, 5,000 hours for Age of Empires 3 looks like. Gathering those goats here in front of your opponent. And now the TP is gonna get denied. Oh, look at that. This is a beautiful snipe. 2 Falcons and a bunch of skirms going down, trying to siege on this trading post. Does he have a town center? He does have a town center, but he's not willing to make any villagers out of it. Look at that. Another really good snipe here. Another 10 skirmishers going down like that. When you are behind like this, these pickups are so important. And that's one thing Japan also can do really well on... oh no, this is a big volley from the falconets. Another big volley. Like, many of these actually got already half HP. Oof. And these still have only 12 range, so the same range as the arrows, so they can't kite. Yeah, it's gonna be really rough for Italy here. But there's not really that many... actually, you can, like, those nails give them quite cheap tax. 130 wood and coin, 125 wood and coin, 200 food and coin. This can give him a solid 3 villagers for pretty cheap. Plus the ability to, you know, make chakrams. And that's even more falconets. I think the most unit made from, like, Spain would be, like, falconets. It's on 51. Let's have a look at the builds again. 51 builds, 75 for Japan, so he's maxed out. 63 for Natasha. It's gonna go, like, full... she might go, like, full cannons at this point. Look at the resources he has stacked. And look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Those Naginata is gonna run around and be annoying from multiple angles. And Yeah, I'm not sure what to talk about here. It's gonna force to run all those Dragoons around to snipe those Naginadas, which are constantly being annoying, to be honest. Constant annoyance. And all these shrines in the east are like shrined. And Natasha's stacking so much wood. The winter's not coming here. Like on this, on Himalayas, there's always, I mean, it is sort of cold, isn't it? I mean, there's also a winter version where it's iced, I think. So I can get winter. But I don't think you need like 4,000 wood laying around for winter. And look at that. He's running around constantly. He's now idling Spain here. Both are on H4. Natasha and Gran. While Aragon is still stuck in H3. He is getting his will count back on top. He is also setting by Milanese arsenal. Can never have enough firewood. Sorry, chat. I'm wrong here. Munitions are getting cold. But it's not gonna be enough for those Nagis. It's gonna tear us so apart. God. And Aragon actually managed to get all the TVs back. Not sure how he's doing it, but he does it. And those TVs are like half Aragon's like economy. Because he only has like 30 villagers. And yeah. Even more skirms and... Oh, we got some Dragoons from Aragon at the moment. From Gran. Did not get anything of these upgrades actually. No, he got a Phil Smith upgrade. Let's look what Japan is doing. Japan is taking shipments. Oh, he's... Oh my god. Hatamoto Samurai. I have to look at these. They're quite expensive. Like 290 export for a singular Hatamoto Samurai. Those are so good. You can be destroying this in city with those wood stacks, yeah. And I think Japan might be going for an H4 himself. The raid has been repelled as the dusk settled. So Natasha lost like 7 villagers, something like that. Ooh, 45 villagers now from Italy. Only 6 from Gran. So Italy's getting slowly back into this game. Italy's Japan is going to H4, making more noise. Staying both Roman mint and refrigeration. What is aging up with the Buddha? Not sure if I like the Buddha age up. Buddha can be right pretty interesting on getting into your opponent. But at this point, where you pretty much know where everyone is and what the composition is, I think that the... What's called? The Shogun would be much better. Because it does give you the Shogun... The Shoguns and the ability to retrain them if you lose them. And he trains them back to range attack. Nice. Here's the HP. Informers. What do they know? They know, yeah, they know pretty much everything that they need to know. And this is actually a comeback? I'm actually quite excited. You got steal pretty much everyone's game. And look at that, Italy's back to 55 villagers. And does have indeed the equally currently. Because there's no factory up, I think. And he's actually fully eyed, look at that. Hatamoto Samurai in action, look at that. 176 siege, 85 hand attack. How many are they from Spain? From Japan. Look at that, the TC was started so many. Look at that, 45 villagers now. Oh, that's so big. That's actually insane. I was going ham on these goons as well. That's the most Samurai is OP, oh my god. Japan is actually hard carrying this. Oh my god. Look at this. That's what I see in it on. You can't rebuild our Sienas once they are down. More villagers going down too. Oh god, look at that. He's now on 24 villagers. They one shot the goon, yeah. Oh god. Japan literally with the hard carry. And this factory might also go down as well. Wow. The spade just throws a tower. Are you for real? I really thought that it's like that's like Tasha's game, pretty much. After Italy had like nothing no more. Okay, Natasha is still applying pressure with like Dragoon only. Yeah, 23 guard Dragoons and a lot of horse guns. A shit ton of them. Yeah, but from this point on, it's a 2v1. Tasha still popped. Getting sniper pikemen. And I think ET's back on 63 villagers, 67 villagers. Let's go fast. 3 TCs. Plus all these techs gonna come in now. From these arsenal. There's still 6 more villagers to get from here. So Italy's economy is all of a sudden skyrocketing. And you have to keep in mind that it's still 5 TPs. With the train. Oh, the team player doesn't have a name. Missed opportunity. Oh, that's a fight happening here. Dragoons sniping their Naginanas, which are trying to raid, and yeah, piking away from this. And this this factory goes down as well. This is a bow pike composition from Italy. And yeah, that's actually the game. Holy crap, this was actually insane, insane game. That's why you sometimes have to cast the mid-elo / low elo games. Because not only high level players can make entertaining games, sometimes even average players like us can make so entertaining games. Yeah, definitely a GG. El Granito de Mostaza carried the game so hard. It was incredible. This is the thing that many players aren't like aware of. Like you can snipe. Like when you rush one player and leave the other player completely alone, they will be able to 2v1 until your teammate comes back onto their foot. This is especially the case with like some boom heavy civs, such as Brits, Japan in this case, or even Dutch. That's like one thing many players don't not understand, but underestimate on the fact that some civs can 2v1 for a long period of time. And this was like exceptionally useful from the mobility advantage of El Granito. Oh, that was such a good game. Let's have a quick look at the post game stat. Yeah, Japan definitely hard carry here. But quick, Aragon actually wasn't so far behind from Spain, actually. 11k combat XP. I mean, 60% is, you know, increased. So let's say like 60 combat XP. Let's be generous here. Maybe 8k. Let's 8k combat XP compared to like everything else. There, 277 kills. Damn. Yeah, Aragon got slowly back into the game. Damn. I didn't thought that the Poly team would win, but hey. A victory is a victory, right? No matter what cost.